Ô pessoal, eu não vou estar falando muito nessa live barra vídeo porque tá tendo obra aqui, né? Aí, ó, não sei se dá pra ouvir o barulho. Eu só mudei minha roupa aqui e eu tô muito puto porque eu comprei a Complete Edition, só que eu não recebi os trajes. Nilfgaardiano e tal, e tá muito caro, viado. Eu não tenho porra de moeda. Mas enfim, bora lá fazer a missão.
Bad time?
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
I've agreed to kill the Griffin. No more victims after I do.
There will be, of course. With the Griffin gone, others will kill in its stead. Monsters, or men.
So what do you think I should do?
Ply your trade. But don't think you can change anything.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it.
Oh yes, the Griffin. Might have guessed. I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a Griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Amir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
This'll cool the stuffy heat.
Pessoal, desculpa ali no início do vídeo ter falado palavrão, é porque eu tô com muita raiva. Porque o jogo dá uma DLC assim de graça, só pra quem comprou a versão normal, que é mais cara do que a Complete Edition. É uma sacanagem mesmo. E ele diz que dá aqui todas as DLCs e as DLCs pagas pra quem tem Complete Edition. Só que eu não consigo jogar, então, né, tô puto.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die. Because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce. Too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together. where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come. Good day to you, good day.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his guy? Survival instincts alone ought to make you care. I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Greetings. 'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
They were lads, like ours, just clad in black plate. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp. Grounds black, saturated with blood. These prints are older, and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Burned. Only a human could do this. Should talk to Vesemir.
Good man. Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes. This boy, will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tretogor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stock. Take care. A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's closed.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Yes.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to die! get away! Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a Witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn. Hey, ya! Whoa! Come on, Roach.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Come on, Roach. Whoa there, Roach.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you'll never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Escalated
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stock. Take care. Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that. It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. As far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls, as soon as possible.
Recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then? This tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short. While the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really rather long.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth, unknown. Parents, unknown. Age, unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression on you? I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an assassin of kings? Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of
Eu não tô entendendo nada, então, né? Vou responder aleatório.
You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her. And I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
An old acquaintance, more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice. Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit. And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your Arch-Magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests.
Calm.
I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Imgrimi et art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern verwort? I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman...
disgusts.
Need not bother.
Greetings.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elandar. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant...
Nee. Raadslieven
This was there.
Es ist hier finster nein maar.
Gwyn hart begledigen. Zit in wat gen gehad.
Best kleidje. Geen weg, Reine daar.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Will sharpen the edge. Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in you. The Council or the Merchants Guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the Criminal.
Enquanto buscava Jennifer, sua amiga e paixão do passado, Gerald se aproximou da vila de Pomar Brão. A feiticeira parecia estar poucos passos adiante, mas ela continuava esquiva.
Por fim, com a ajuda do comandante da guarnição de Nilfgaard, Geralt descobriu que Jem estava na verdade em Vizima.
Essa tenda já está apontada? Sim? Então transcreva. A verdadeira autoridade em Novigrad não é o Conselho Municipal ou a Guilda dos Comerciantes, e sim a Igreja do Fogo Eterno e o Submundo Criminoso. Às vezes é difícil separar um do outro. Ambos demonstram uma crueldade e um cinismo que... Por favor.
Geralt, essa túnica, você está muito elegante.
Não vejo a hora de tirar.
Eu consideraria isso uma proposta sob circunstâncias diferentes. Uma que eu até aceitaria, mas temos assuntos a tratar. Agora você entende por que estou na corte de Emir?
Aham. E parece que agora estamos no mesmo barco. Ciri, ela voltou mesmo. Ele não pode estar enganado.
Olha, essa é mais ou menos a aparência dela agora. Ou é o que nossos agentes alegam. Nossa pequena bruxa virou uma mocinha.
Olha só pra isso. Ela cresceu.
Faz anos desde que vocês treinaram juntos em Caer Morhen. Muita coisa mudou.
Você não mudou nem um pouco.
Eu senti falta desses elogios desajeitados seus. Mas vamos nos concentrar na Ciri, certo?
Certo. Emir disse que a caçada selvagem está atrás dela. Eu acharia isso difícil de se acreditar antes do que aconteceu ontem. Como eles nos rastrearam?
Por minha causa. Veja bem, eu passei meses procurando pela Ciri, usando feitiços de localização, aruspícios, geomancia, qualquer coisa, na verdade. Eu sabia que a caçada selvagem poderia sentir, talvez até me encontrar, mas eu achei que tinha enganado eles.
Bem, acho que você estava errada.
Sim, eu os senti no meu rastro, me caçando por algum tempo. Se não fossem você e os soldados de Emir, eles teriam conseguido o que estavam atrás. Não posso arriscar outro encontro como esse. Hora de parar com a magia. Usar métodos mais tradicionais. Usar o melhor rastreador que eu conheço. Você deve encontrá-la, Geralt, antes que a caçada selvagem a encontre.
A caçada selvagem. O que ela poderia querer com a Ciri?
Não faço ideia, Geralt. Poderia ter mandado uma carta para perguntar, mas não sei o endereço deles. Eu sei tanto quanto você. Deve ser a respeito do sangue dela, do seu dom. E quanto ao que a caçada pretende fazer com esse dom, na verdade, prefiro nem pensar a respeito.
Onde a Ciri foi vista, exatamente?
Em 2 lugares, Velen e Novigrad. O rastro em Velen é o mais promissor. Você deveria ir para lá primeiro. Pergunte por um mercador chamado Hendrik na estalagem na encruzilhada. Um dos agentes do Imperador. Ele deve entrar em contato com você.
É isso? Sem senhas nem apertos de mão secretos?
Nada. Me desculpe por estragar sua diversão. Essas fantasias de menino sobre a arte da espionagem. Tudo que temos em Novigrad são relatórios sem confirmação, rumores. Mas lá você terá a ajuda da nossa conhecida em comum. Tris Marigold. Aparentemente ela tem um aposento aconchegante na praça principal.
É claro que ela vai ficar encantada em me ver. E você? O que você vai fazer?
Eu irei navegar para Skellig. Houve uma explosão de magia lá recentemente. Explodiu metade de uma floresta. Acredito que isso teve algo a ver com a Ciri. Estarei em Caer Trode. Junte-se a mim depois que descobrir alguma coisa.
Acho que isso significa que vamos nos separar de novo. Não é o que prefiro, mas entendo. O tempo está correndo.
Está mesmo. Então, por que não te teletransporto para Velen? Te levo para lá imediatamente.
De jeito nenhum. Eu vou a cavalo, assim que me trocar.
Como preferir. E você fica realmente muito elegante com veludo preto.
Acha mesmo? Talvez eu possa revestir um pouco da minha armadura com ele. Boa sorte, Jennifer.
Te desejo mesmo. E se quiser descobrir o que aconteceu no mundo enquanto você e Vesemir vagavam por terras selvagens, fale com o embaixador Varatre. É ele ali. E Geralt, eu sei que estamos em época de guerra e tudo mais, mas tente não ser um herói, está bem? Só verifique essas pistas e venha até mim, inteiro. Estarei esperando por você.
A ferida cicatrizou muito bem. Embaixador Varatre. Jennifer me sugeriu falar com você sobre os eventos atuais. A guerra e assim por diante.
É claro. Os servos do Imperador não devem manter segredos um dos outros. Por favor, vamos nos aproximar do mapa.
Como estão as coisas em Velen?
Tão ruins como sempre. talvez piores. Essa terra nunca fluiu com leite e mel. E agora flui com sangue. Exércitos passaram por ela várias vezes, atropelando campos, saqueando celeiros, queimando vilas. A fome toma conta da população.
Aham. Então como é governar esse paraíso terrestre para você?
Nada de bom, para ser sincero. Nossas forças estão escassas e Velen é constituída de florestas pantanosas que são difíceis de controlar. Várias patrulhas nunca voltaram para seus acampamentos. Sendo assim, temporariamente delegamos a autoridade nessa região a um certo nórdico. Um antigo oficial de baixa patente no exército temeriano, um tal de Philip Stenger, mais conhecido pelo seu nome de guerra, o Barão Sanguinário. Ouça meu conselho. Evite-o.
Como anda a guerra? Quer dizer, além do fato de que o triunfo de Nilfgaard é iminente.
Presumo que essa seja uma conversa particular. Vamos dispensar a propaganda, até mesmo aquela envolta em ironia. Nossa ofensiva está correndo de forma esplêndida até o inverno chegar. A Edir estava com tanta desordem que não encontramos resistência. Tínhamos alcançado o Pontar antes da primeira neve. Só restava uma Caeduena enfraquecida. E a Redânia de Radovid, que havia ignorado o resto dos pedidos de ajuda do norte. Achamos que eles iriam pedir a paz, talvez até mesmo se renderem em vassalagem. Esperamos pela primavera, certos da vitória.
Radovid? Se render?
Sim, uma esperança em vão, eu concordo. Radovid não mandou nenhum mensageiro de paz, nem avançou nas nossas posições. Em vez disso, ele caminhou penosamente pelas montanhas Kestrel, cobertas de neve, e atacou Caeduen, seu aliado. Esse ataque pegou os Caeduen de surpresa. Eles ainda estavam de luto pela morte de seu rei. À deriva e desanimados, eles baixaram suas armas após poucas batalhas perdidas e se juntaram a Radovid. E assim, na primavera, em vez de 2 inimigos fracos, nós só tínhamos um poderoso.
Isso foi um tom de admiração.
Radovid é nosso inimigo, mas não posso negar que ele é esperto. Ele nos fez de tolos, tolos particularmente burros. Voltando à guerra, nessa primavera houve uma batalha enorme nos pântanos de Velen. Enorme, porém inconclusiva. Ambos os lados sofreram perdas imensas, até mesmo sem precedentes. Radovid recuou pelo Pontar. Ele está a salvo por enquanto, até reforços chegarem do sul. Então o imperador Emir Var-Enreis irá lidar com ele de uma vez por todas.
Vocês não poderiam simplesmente ir para casa, poupar uma boa marcha para todo mundo, sem falar de algumas vidas humanas.
Receio que as apostas estão altas demais para desistir agora. Só podemos apostar tudo.
Obrigado pela ajuda.
Não foi nada. Que o grande sol guie o seu caminho.